What's up, everybody? Caleb Wagner, aka Wags My Tag, coming back inside your eye. And I'm talking about the brand new episode of MTV The Challenge Free Agents, right? It was pretty crazy because there's some rivalries that were definitely popping off in this. And we start off, and there's this incredible challenge where like people are swinging across these ropes, and you really got to see the division between mice and men because some of these guys talk a big game, but once you get them out there trying to support their own body weight, they're too big, too fat, and not strong enough to get across any competition like that. I mean, it was a joke. Some of these guys, like Johnny Bananas, he thinks he's the man. He's like the first one to fall off, and they would have won if it wasn't for him. Moving on, right? Talking more smack about Johnny Bananas, he goes into elimination, right? Jordan's team ends up winning. It was like this crazy discrepancy because it came down to time, and Johnny was talking smack to Jordan. And if you guys don't know who Jordan is, he's a guy with one hand. Like, he might be a little arrogant. He might say some things that he might regret from time to time. But at the end of the day, he's working through a lot of adversity, right? And Jordan falls off of a climbing rope competition. I don't know if you guys climb ropes often, but imagine trying to climb a rope with one hand and one flipper like Jordan has. He just made fun of him. Like, you made fun of a handicapped guy for not being able to climb a rope and you fell down as well. Johnny Bananas loses a point in my book, right? Well, they end up going through the motions. Laurel gets voted in, and as well as Johnny, right? You know, they say, Johnny, you need to earn your stripes. That was something that Jordan said before he went in. I thought it was kind of funny because, like, Bananas always thinks that he's above going into a elimination because he's been there so many times. I would throw him in first thing. Like, he thinks he's so good, I can get rid of him. They go in the competition, and Laurel is against Jasmine, right? Absolutely spanks her. And, you know, I really enjoy saying that because I would love to see Laurel spanking another girl. But you see her just destroy Jasmine. It wasn't fair. Laurel's like 12 feet tall. I don't know exactly how tall she is, but she's big. And then you have Johnny Bananas and Isaac. And I felt terrible because, you know, Johnny is a solid competitor. He always ends up doing decently well. And Isaac, you know, he doesn't really show a lot of physical prowess. Like, in other challenges, he's had trouble. And, like, that's an understatement. He got worked. It ended up being like 5-1. I don't know exactly what the score was. It was a blowout, though. And as soon as Johnny finishes, right, instead of being a gentleman, instead of being the, like, apparent challenge master that he is, he takes off his helmet, kicks it off into the audience, and then says, Jordan, like, who earned the stripes now, right? And then Jordan he like gave him a little banner. He's like, I wasn't in there. He says, yeah, I'll get rid of more than one hand. And that is absolutely ridiculous. He made fun of a birth defect of this guy. You can talk about the way that he acts. You can talk about his arrogance, but you're going to make fun of his flipper? That is a joke. And apparently Jordan, like, he's a boss. He just, like, did not let it affect him in any single way. He just kept staring at him. He's like, I'm still going to kick your ass when I get the opportunity, so deal with that. They go back to the house. Everybody starts tearing Johnny up, right? I absolutely love it because I would have stuck up for him. Like, you can say whatever you want about him. But when you make fun of something that he's had to deal with his entire life, that becomes a little bit wrong, in my opinion. Right? The house gets onto him, and of course, as soon as it becomes a political move, as soon as like the house starts to turn on Johnny, he makes a sincere apology. I'm sorry, Jordan. I didn't mean it. It was in the heat of moment. Like, I didn't mean that in any cruel way. I was just making fun of your flipper. It was ridiculous. I hope to see Johnny go home pretty soon. Like, if you're a Bananas fan, then I don't know why you would be anymore. It's pretty crazy, you know, things are just starting to heat up, and I can't wait. Like, the producers of the show are definitely going to end up putting Jordan and Johnny into a challenge together. There's going to be some bloodshed. I can't wait to see what happens. I really hope that Jordan beats Johnny with one hand tied behind his back, and it'll be interesting to see. So, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, get back at it for more of the best on the internet, and I'll keep putting it out there. So, peace, guys. Keep it easy.